Favorite season of the year? Fall. My first squash this year. I'm very excited. Dirty. I hope this pumpkin tastes very starchy and not watery. Do you like the pumpkins and squashes that are more watery or more starchy? Let me know in the comments. Oh yes guys, this pumpkin will taste very, very starchy. In the meanwhile, I will cook some lentils. In the past, I drank so much water, roughly 3 liters or more. This is round about 100 ounces or more per day. So 1 liter before breakfast, 1 liter before lunch, and 1 before dinner. If you're doing that, stop doing that. It's unnecessary. Our ancestors never drank that much water. They only drank when they were thirsty. So all people or many people who want to lose weight, who are on a diet or who have binge eating, they assume that when they do so that they will eat less, but this is actually not true. Drinking so much water does more harm than good, especially if you're suffering from IBS or other stomach issues, because what happens is it will dilute your digestive enzymes and you will not digest the food properly. So stop doing that. You will be able to lose weight without drinking so much water. I only drink when I'm thirsty, and actually I don't know how much this is, and I feel good. My digestion is awesome, and yeah, don't be scared. You will not gain weight by drinking less. And your pee should not be clear as water. You know, there is a reason why it's pee and not water. So don't drink so much water. And don't forget that a plant-based diet, a whole foods plant-based diet, is so rich in vegetables and fruit, which is naturally very high in water. So you will get enough water. This is half of an avocado. Let's see how the lentils turned out. Taste test. One of the best pumpkins I've ever had, seriously. So starchy. Full and satisfied without being bloated. By the way, what you saw, what I ate, was not all what I ate. I got some more of the pumpkin, of course, because it was so tasty, and I was not full, only having this plate, and I had some fruit for dessert. he's having his dessert. He's like my father, you know, he always eats while staying. Sometimes I rediscover food or food groups like black lentils. One cannot get enough of black lentils. And when I'm sick of them, I guess I will switch to black eyed peas. And when it comes to healthy eating, some people are on a healthy lifestyle or on this whole food plant-based lifestyle for more than 10 years, but they still feel like they're on a diet because they are so scared to change something, you know. But my approach is very relaxed, so like Dr. Lisle always says, make experiments. For example, today I had less desire to eat vegetables, so I had less vegetables. And you know, every day is different, and that's why I'm not the biggest fan of what I eat in a day videos, because they're just a blink of a moment, you know, and you don't know what these people behind the camera eat on the 364 other days. And one message to binger: I would say you're not a binge eater, you're a chronic restrictor. And what I've experienced with chronic restrictor is they do not only restrict calories in general or the food intake, they also restrict food groups. For example, like having a half of an avocado. They are so panicky about having a half of an avocado on top of their food because they assume that these 100 calories will add up and that they will gain weight, and then they eat foods they don't even enjoy, and then they try to compensate the desire for this bit of avocado with having more starch, although they don't feel like having it, but it feels like that something is missing. And this is something I want to encourage you: do experiments. Try out if the avocado helps you to feel more satisfied and more full, and maybe this will do the trick for you. Change is something good, you know. The water or the over drinking on water is a good example. It took me 70 years or even more to realize that I'm not losing weight by drinking gallons of water. That's why having some overt fat or switching some things up in your diet maybe are necessary for getting success, especially if you're stuck in your thinking, because most of the time I talk to people who are very, very knowledgeable in a healthy way of eating, but they are trying to be so perfect, and then they sabotage themselves and they do not enjoy their diet to 100%. And sometimes tiny changes can help to create a huge difference in the outcome. And if you need help with this, you can contact me. My contacts are in the show notes. You can book a consultation with me, and I'm very, very happy if I can help you. I hope you like the video, and I hope you like pumpkin as much as I do. And I love that fall is coming, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. #mindful eating.